Next triple feature, I have Twister from 96, the Guyver from 91, and Divergent series Insurgent from 2015. So here's my thoughts. Twister first. So it's not about Chubby Checkers hit single. It's sad. It sucks. Fucking hate this movie. Anyway, I am dismayed that Taz and Bugs Bunny's animated short isn't on DVD. Ah, that made me mad. I was like, what? Thankfully, I found it on YouTube. It's essential watching to enjoy the movie. Don't like it? Fuck you. Goes without saying, this is better than the sequel. One of the best 90s weather flicks ever made, next to Armageddon. I do have a fondness for meteorological films and their accuracy too. And this one, they actually got in touch with NOAA and SSL and Weather Service too for accuracy, which was really cool. And of course, the easy product placement of a new vehicle or technology. Looking at you, car companies. Oh shit, Joe said fuck me, but it's muted, though it shows up in caps. Yeah, the opening part of that, she's like, fuck me. And I'm like, oh, she said the F word. And it's muted. So, anyway. It's also noteworthy how lived in and everybody is too. It's something that I notice with certain films is that you see that lived in effect and how people are. It's like they're so comfortable looking. Helen Hunt's an underrated heartthrob for the 90s too. Oh yeah. You know, if Twisters had been a legacy flick with Bill and Joe's daughter, it would have been better. I've done my review for Twisters. Check it out when you want. Dorothy's come a long way since her introduction. Oh, yes. Everyone's cars are unique too, and I love Joe's Jeep 10 pickup. I love that damn thing. J10 is beautiful. I thought it was a Dodge. It has a Dodge frame, or no, not a frame. Yeah, frame and sort of the grill, but like not really. It's like transitioning deal. Because as you know, most dealers that most car manufacturers, Dodge, Chrysler, and Plymouth all shared the same layouts for a long time, and then they switched it up. So yeah, Jonas stole Dorothy's design and renamed it Dot 3. Or if you're just looking at it, it's like Dote. Okay, Dot 3. What happened to Dots 1 and 2, huh? Can we have a prequel film in that shit? Soundtrack's also bitching with Van Halen on it. Yeah. Fuck yeah, the old coffee cup with red leaves. Fun fact, my parents, I stress that term lightly, my parents worked at Sweetheart Cup back in the day, and they made those cups and the Wave Cup as well. Yep. Always came home, and this was the best part. Working at Sweetheart Cup, they brought home boxes, like one or two boxes at least, sometimes four of those cups in plastic bags. Oh, beautiful. I miss them goddamn things. Long live the 90s, man. Motherfucking cups. My cups. My cups are gone. Anyway. I wonder how much was cut out between Joe and Bill arguing in the truck. I know some of that is edited, which tells me they really went into R but trimmed it for 13. Because you see them arguing and then you see like bits of it's muted because they were saying something else and then they trimmed it back in. Like, where's my truck? But yeah, that argument in the truck, my favorite part of the film. The visual effects might be a tad dated, but still mesmerizing. And it's a shame the Jeep got trashed and the cloudscapes throughout are beautiful. Excellent camera angles for the trucks too. Good marketing. The cows. The F3 water twisters are amazing. Aunt Meg's house is still beautiful, and that food spread she puts out is timeless. Like, bitch, I want me a fucking steak, egg, and mashed potatoes from her ass anytime. Shit. Oh my god. Mm. Like, she is so beautiful, dude. Like, she looks like your basic aunt. Like, she looks so awesome as shit with that food. Fuck. Oh my god. Melissa is so out of her element being introduced to the family. She's like, what the fuck am I doing here? And Aunt Meg is the gold standard for regal beauty and packing Dusty's grub. I like how she packs him grub, but nobody else. Oh god, Humans Being is still a fantastic driving song for any montage or fighting. I used to blare that when I was playing Driver and Driver Parallel Lines on Xbox. Fuck yeah, man. Even the technology for 96 is dated now, but still looks fresh as hell. And I've forgotten how bulky laptops were. Jesus, for durability and shit. Oh man, I missed Bill's intensity when Joe was pointing out that he's still there for her. I miss that motherfucker. Uh, Bill Paxton actually signed his real name to the divorce papers. He did. Because I looked at it once, like, wait a minute, rewind, zoom in. That's his actual signature and his name. And it's a shame Joe signed them. Ah, the coffee cups with the paper handles. I miss those too. God, man. You know you had a good conversation when you had a paper cup with handles. It's beautiful. Ah, my favorite Chevy Caprice cop car too. Damn, I love that fucking thing. But nothing tops NYPD versions of it. Love that damn thing. God. And I love Aunt Meg's lawn ornaments too. And it's a damn shame Meg lost her house like that. Fuck. Good sunrise over the bridge and all those Pepsi cans to make wings for Dorothy centers. Loving that product placement. Ah, driving through the house, my fave part. And that's an actual house they built. Not it's CGI rolling in, but it's in a physical house. It was a great transition. Shame Jonas died, but oh well, he was a prick. And Carrie's good at playing pricks. Love him for that. Dorothy's flying good. The inside of that Twister is still amazing. Holds up 29 years later. A solid 9, 5 out of 10. And Respect the Wind is a great guitar solo track. Also good for a sex scene, too. I was surprised Jake Busey was in this as a mobile lab tech. I didn't even see him. Blinking you miss. I should get this on Blu-ray or 4K. I don't know yet. So, weather attack is over. Time for the Guyver. The Guyver. Never seen or heard of this, but judging by the promotional gallery slideshow, definitely has an interesting premise. I've seen the anime for this, and that was brutal as fuck. So it'll be interesting to see how this translates into a feature film. I like the production gallery slideshow, beautiful concept art and bus, and their slideshows are so fucking long. Holy shit. God. Like, they linger too long on one picture. Like, fuck. Go. Mine are 5 seconds each slide, unless it's a book. Then it's 60. That's a full minute. Or it's a comic, it's 45. Ooh, good opening explaining the story instead of jumping right into it. That's helpful. What the fuck? Scientist tumbles down the waterway while Home Slice just casually walks down after him. Might as well play it Sanford and Son's theme while he's walking down there. Sagawa's transformation was pretty good. Same for Lisker. The opening music is pretty catchy. I like it. Mark Hamill with a mustache is weird. It's weird. Sean getting knocked on his ass was hilarious after failing to learn the Iramimi move. Balkus's psionic ability is interesting, but comes off comically because Michael Berryman's too well known for his roles. Like Michael. I didn't even know his name was Michael. He doesn't look like a fucking Michael. He looks more like a Gregor or something. All these old 90s cars, I love and miss them, especially the Ford Aerostar. Yeah, I miss a van. Big fucking deal. It's a good van. The Guyver device design is good, and Sean found it. Who is going to put it in a pawn shop? I can also see how this is like Predator meets RoboCop. Yeah, I can see that, but it's like, eh. Poor blue ball Sean can't get into Ms. Key's pants. The fuck are you doing? Stupid laptop. That's better. Striker busting a rhyme is so whack. Nah, that's stupid. I hope you enjoy those clips I upload too, because I had a hoot watching this shit. Craig is part of a gang that wears yellow bandanas. How cliche. And if you don't know this, I learned this. Yellow bandanas mean pissing fetish. Yeah, I learned that from Al Pacino's flick. Oh, what the fuck was that? Or no, I learned it after watching that because I was like, I didn't know bandanas had colors, color meanings. But yeah, I can't remember Pacino's film. But oh well. Good movie though. Interesting transformation for Sean into Guyver. Not a fan of the scene splitting graphic transition. It's so boring. Like, that's all you're gonna do? Like, come on, man. Do the breakaway effect or some shit. God. Definitely has the cheesy factor going for it. I mean, fuck, throw the kazoo kid in here. God, that'd be great. Good scene transition with his ass. Kazoo! Ruined it. I love how they keep labeling Kronos Corporation. It's funny. So damn funny. Max saying he's gonna go find himself some rope to hang himself. I'm like, he's just like going, like, cool. Go hang yourself. Oh, I put the wrong dude. Wow. Sean still can't get with Miski. Poor bastard. Oh no, Miski was captured, then freed by cleverly placed glass bottles. And this is the dumbest chase I have ever seen. I should have filmed the chase because that was some funny fucking shit. Oh my god. It was so comically bad. It was worse than Tilt-A-Whirl Gandalf from Dragon Wars D War. But Tilt-A-Whirl Gandalf is supreme. Don't know what I'm talking about? Go watch it. Striker's transformation is good. Reminds me of Gremlins, and the blonde saying, "You stepped on my scream," is too funny. This movie, Jesus Christ. Lisker's crew transformations are creative, and I really like them because I love my 90s shit. It's good stuff, and it's practical. Striker looks like a gangsta gremlin. He's got to battle 8 Eminem and 8 Mile. Nah, Jimmy Walker, I love his ass. The mobility of their suits is impeccable for 91. Oh, yeah. Compared to today's shit. It's amazing because today's shit is all CGI cumfest. It takes away from it. It's like, dude, build it. Fuck. Oh wow, Max Reed's partners are Zoonoids too. Guyver's second transformation is better, but Striker's rap after is cringe. Guyver versus the Zoonoids is fascinating despite being more Power Rangers oriented. Yeah, this is more of a prelude to Power Rangers. Shit, Sean killed Bat Tits when he thought he killed Mitski. Yeah, Bat Tits. Oh my. I wouldn't suck them fuckers. Nah. Might tickle them, but nah. Good death on Sean. Surprised they got the eye rip right. I was wondering if they were going to add that in, but yeah, they did. Balkus showing Mitski the growth chamber is cool, along with the door sound effect from Star Trek Next Generation. Wonder if they got permission for that shit. Because this is the same time TNG is still thriving on TV. Jeffrey Combs does fit into most bio horror flicks because that's his shtick. Good transformation on him. The Zoonoids in general have great design layouts. Good emergence out of Dr. East with Sean returning. That was cool. What else? Mitski killing the one Zoonoid with a microscope blow to the head is funny. It's like watching Hogan deliver a chair shot to Flair. Yeah, that bad. Max went footloose and turned into a giant cockroach. So if you watch that, you should queue up Footloose for that. The transformation is a foreshadowing for the bug in Men in Black 6 years later in '97. Cool stuff. The Guyver Zoa Lord is bitchin' in design. I wouldn't mind the figure of that. Finally, Sean gets to suck face with Mitski. Yeah. And Stryker survived along with Colonel Castle, who never gets named. Great. Stryker saying Dynamite makes this an official Good Times tie-in. So when you watch Good Times, now you know in the future this is a tie-in for it. Yep. To be honest, this is Power Rangers before it was even considered. The anime is better, but having a live-action version is cool. 5 out of 10. But major props on the practical builds. I like that. Good acting, but goofy acting. Me saying good acting, Jesus Christ. Goofy acting, but worth a watch. I know it has a dedicated fan base for me, though it's okay. It's not my cup of tea. Don't think I'm going to watch the sequel, although I might. I don't know yet. Alrighty, Aphrodite. So, Divergent, Insurgent. That's pretty cool. So, I've seen this before and ranked it too. Covered the entire trilogy. So, I know what happens, but I'm not sure as to what my brain said. Watch it, so I'll find out. Ooh. I just got back from taking a shit. I had to pause this. I barely remember watching this in theaters. I have the ticket stub. I just don't remember seeing it. It's weird. And it's amazing how fast Shailene Woodley's career took off after Spectacular Now in 2013. Even crazier that during Insurgent, Miles Teller was working on my fave Marvel film. Fantastic. Damn good movie. Everybody hates it. I fucking love it. Theo's career would propel him to work on Castlevania, the series, and other avenues. Amazing cast in this, too. I miss Triss's long hair. I really do. I do love how regal Kate Winslet is in this, too. Man, she's so fucking regal. The trilogy is about classism, and I remember my original review for Divergent, and I thought it was an attack on Zodiac cancers. You can also feel the surge, or at least I can, of anticipation because it's also a build-up to The Force Awakens coming out later that year. Yeah. Like that build-up, like everything that came out. How do I describe it? It's like every film that comes out each year. You got your blockbuster after blockbuster after blockbuster, and then at the end of the year, it's usually a bigger film that blows everything out of the way. So, yeah, that's how I felt. Triss ain't wrong about Janine coming down on Amity and wiping them out. Nope. The trucks that plow through Amity's camp are the same ones in Jurassic World. Yup. And they repurposed a lot. It's crazy. Caleb's first kill, and he hits like a girl. Naomi Watts as Tobias's mom is kind of weird. Seeing her as a brunette, yeah, I'm used to her as a blonde. Plus, I liked her better in Mulholland Drive. Yeah. Pretty pissed I had to shell out money to rent this since the site I used was buffering constantly. Cunt. So mad. But it was only $4.24, so whatever. It is good for blew Eric's brains out. Take with that what you will. It's also very dark that Janine can remotely control those implants to make Divergents commit suicide. And why didn't Four step in to stop the blonde from falling? He was right there. Like she's like, and he's just like, oh, I won't touch that bitch. Still wild how wiping out what's different is completely acceptable in the eyes of others. Oh yeah, it goes on today too. No, it don't. Yeah, it does. Peter's black and blue line suit is foreshadowing him being Reed Richards in Fantastic. So he was filming this first, then Fantastic, or it might have been back to back. I don't know. Divergents are basically Sigma folks. Yeah. I do admire how passively cold Janine is. Actually surprised, and I'm actually surprised that Angelica Houston wasn't tapped for that role because she could be a cold bitch too. Like I love Angelica Houston's work, and I'm just very surprised she wasn't tapped for the role of Janine. But oh well. And I forgot Caleb joined forces with Janine. Go figure. And I forever love Ashley Judd. She always reminds me of Crystal, no matter what. And Shailene reminds me of Jess. And I'm pretty envious of that shower Trish took, because damn, I wish the water pressure in my shower was that strong. Mine shit. Ugh. Because I like them. I like a hard hitting shower. I don't like that like trickle shit. Like, give me a hard hitting shower. Fuck. Like the one that's got like fucking, what is it? 12? No, not 12. I mean, that would be a lot. 12 fucking shower heads. Whew. Whew. Scalding hot. I wouldn't leave. Fuck. No, it's 6. 2 top and 2 on each side. Although you could add 8 and have 2 spraying balls and ass. Ride that shit. The shatter effect is an amazing standout feature for this film and trilogy. I still love that. It's beautiful. And I forgot Triss bottomed out during the sim. It's such a bombshell reveal that Divergent were meant to be the salvation of the experiment. And darker still, that the factions were all experiments. It's kind of like the Matrix in that respect. Yeah. And I'm not sure what I was supposed to realize watching it, aside from the Divergent comparison to Sigma's. You know, and I do have most of the songs from the soundtrack too, because I love them tracks. They're good. Holes in the Sky is great. Never Let You Down's awesome. What was the other one? I think Sacrifice. Or Scar. No, Scars is from Allegiant, right? Yeah. Good shit, though. Good band choices. And I love that music because it really helped shape the Draken saga going forward in 2018. Yeah. Interesting, they filmed the trilogy year to year. That's impressive. That's impressive work ethic and schedule grinding too. I talked about that with Star Wars when Disney acquired it, like from 2014 till 19. Like that work ethic, woo, and the grinding to push everything out. Fuck. Because you're talking movies, books, comics, all that shit, shows. Crazy. I guess I did see more this time around, and I really did. So thank you, Brain. I needed that. How would I rate this on a rewatch? 8 out of 10, even though shit was cut out and it was fast tracked. Huh. I still love it, and I might get it sometime. I have a steel book for the first one. And I might even fuck around more and rewatch Allegiant and see if that's changed for me. Because I remember I did my review for that and I said it was good, but too much CGI. Yeah, way too much on that. We'll see. So that is that truly that triple feature finished. God Almighty. So out of the 3 of them, which is my favorite? In order, I would say Insurgent, Twister, and Guyver. Or I could alternate it and say Twister, Insurgent, Guyver. Either way, it don't matter. They're all good flicks. If you don't like them, that's fine. You don't have to enjoy these. But if you've never seen them before, you should check them out and see how you feel. And also feel for Shailene, too. Like, she she said that in her, after leaving her ex Aaron Rodgers, she said she lost part of her soul, or lost her whole soul. And I thought about that. Like that popped up in my head while I was watching Insurgent, And I actually wrote on her Instagram that, if you're looking for a part of your soul, you should watch Tris and Amity, because I saw a part of it there, and start there and heal. And I told her about the bubble method too. So, yeah. But she looks great. She's doing good from what I've seen. So that's what I got. I'll be back with uh Funkos to run off. So stay tuned.